Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiara Hernandez, and on my channel we talk about anything mental health related, anything that I find is important to talk about. I'm all about positive vibes, so I will not tolerate any disrespect, any negativity. I ain't about that. I always hope that my messages will fill you with love and light to get you through whatever you're going through. And I'm not at all a mental health professional, but I always hope that my experiences will help guide you. So yeah, if you haven't checked out my other videos, please do so. If any of them resonate with you, please like, share, and subscribe. This shirt is, I got it at the Monster Ball tour in 2010. So yeah, that concert was one of the most fucking amazing concerts, to be honest. And actually, I remember people were like dressed up like her, like with the cans in their hair and stuff. It was amazing. Okay, anyways, completely off topic. So today's video, I wanted to talk about basically being single. So I had a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday. We were talking about how we're at an age where it's like we kind of feel pressure to be in a relationship, right? And I mean, for those people who are in relationships, good for, like, honestly, like, I'm happy for you. I'm not taking anything away from what you have. I think that's great. But for those who are not in relationships, I feel like sometimes we may feel that pressure, especially like when a lot of pictures I've been seeing, it's like couples becoming homeowners, right? And I think that was one of the huge things where I was like, you know what, I would love to own my own fucking house and have like 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and fucking post a picture of me with my keys, like, yeah, bitch, I'm a homeowner by myself, okay? Because I'm a single independent woman, okay? But I even like just that, or like, you know, we see you know, I've seen a lot of, I'm at an age where I'm seeing all kinds of posts, right? People getting engaged, people having babies, people owning homes, and a lot of times it's done with their significant other. And I feel like sometimes I tend to be like, you know, damn, like, when am I gonna get that, you know? But at the same time, I'm not in a rush for it. And I feel like before, like, my goals were so, they revolved around having a man or having like someone else. Like, I remember I was like, I want to travel the world with somebody, like with my man, or I want to like own a house with my man. I want to have like kids with my man. And honestly, I've gotten to a point in my life where I have planned out my life as a single woman. Like, I really have. Like, I'm like, okay, I want kids, I can adopt. I want my own house, I can fucking get it. If I have the money, I'll fucking my own house. The fuck. So it's like, I've just, you know what, if I want to fucking travel, I don't need a man to do that. The fuck, that's what friends are for. That's what, I'll go by my damn self. I do everything else alone. I be going to restaurants, movie theaters, concerts. What do I not do alone is my question. I do everything alone. So honestly, at this point, I've like become so comfortable to being alone. And I feel like before, I was never comfortable with the idea of being alone. It scared me. Being alone, the thought of being alone and not being wanted, because I always felt like I needed someone else to feel wanted or validated. You know, it scared me. It just scared me to feel like not wanted, not worthy of someone, having someone. And now I'm just like, how could I ever think that? Like, honestly, I take pride in being single and being able to be okay. Because I know how it felt to literally be so dependent on someone. Be at like, literally at some point in my life, I made a relationship my world, and I felt like I couldn't breathe without that relationship. Like, I needed that relationship to survive. And that's not healthy. So now the fact that I have grown so much and I don't feel so codependent is an amazing feeling, and that I can't really describe. And I feel like sometimes we just need to recognize when, a lot of times I noticed that the lack of self-love that I had was what made me really dependent on others. Once you become so sure of yourself, and once you become so sure of your worth, you'll recognize that you no longer will stay in situations that don't make you feel valued. And I easily, the minute I feel like you're not giving me what I'm worth or what I feel I deserve, I do not take any shit. I will be out. Like I do not tolerate that at all, because I know what I bring to the table. Therefore, I am not fucking afraid to eat alone. Best believe I am not. So you either you match my level or you get the fuck out. Sorry, like for my vulgar language, but it's facts. Okay. So what was I going to say? Where was this leading to? So yeah, so I had this conversation with my friend, and they were like, yeah, like I feel like there's this like pressure to find someone, to be with someone, that's the only way you'll accomplish things is with having that other. And don't get me wrong, I feel like it's great to have someone, you like your other half, who's gonna push you and stuff, but a lot of times you need to find that within yourself, because a lot of times people will be in these relationships and feel invincible, and the minute that person leaves, they're like broken, because they don't know how to live without having someone there. And I was one of those people. I had to learn how to survive on my own without someone being there. And honestly, it's an amazing feeling. Honestly, I feel like you need to love yourself first. You need to know your worth, know your needs and wants, to be able to sustain a healthy, strong relationship. Because if you don't love yourself, honestly, it does, like, people always told me growing up, like, you can't love someone else if you don't love yourself. Like, you need to love yourself in order to ever give anyone love. And I always felt like, no, like, why? That makes no sense. To me, it didn't make sense. Like, I'm like, that, like, me loving myself doesn't mean I'm incapable of loving someone else. No, me not being able to love myself does not mean I'm incapable of loving someone else. I always felt like that didn't make sense until I lived it. And now I can tell you that, yes, you cannot love somebody if you do not love yourself. You can't. You can't fill from an empty cup. You just can't. You need to your cup needs to be overflowing for you to be able to give to somebody else. If not, you can't. And I always feel like that's important. That's so important, is to love yourself first. Love yourself wholeheartedly, to the point where if someone were to leave your side, you can still stand and know you're going to be okay. Know that you'll still kill shit, that you'll still run this shit if that person leaves. And like, trust me, there are times where I do get like lonely. I do wish I had someone to cuddle with, you know. Sometimes I'll be in my bed and I have to, like, you know, caress my own leg, like, you know, give myself some tender love and care, because no one else is. But at the end of the day, I know that no one has me like I got me. So I'm not gonna settle. I ain't fucking settling. And you shouldn't either. Don't ever settle for less than what you deserve. I'm telling you, don't ever settle. There's tons of people out there. And if your person hasn't come, your person hasn't come. They'll come. When you least expect it, they'll come. But right now, focus on you. Focus on your goals. Focus on your passions. Because that's what's going to get you somewhere. That's really what's going to get you to where you want to be. Not anybody else. It's you. It all goes down to you. So right now, that's what I'm doing. And I'm not being a hypocrite, honestly. Like, I'm taking this time to, I don't focus on relationships right now. Like, I'll flirt with you here and there. I'm not gonna say that. I flirt with people here and there. I go on dates here and there, if that. Or sometimes I just get lazy and I don't even go out with people. But right now, my main focus is me. Right now, my main focus is, what does Kiara want to do long term? What do I want? Like, what's gonna make me happy outside of love? And I don't know if some of you saw a poem I wrote a while back. But one of the lines that really that just resonated with me and I felt I wanted to share was, love will find you when the time is right. But for now, let your love find others. And I'm a strong believer that I know love will come to me when I least expect it. But right now, I need to let my love, the love I have for myself, and the love that I have to share, like I have so much love to share, I'm going to spread that, because I know there's people out there who need that love. People who truly need to know that they are loved. And if that's fine by me, I'd rather spread all the love that I can. And I know when the time is right, okay, Mr. Right will come to me. Okay? All right. So, anyways, that's all I had to really say is just love yourself. Love yourself. Okay? Love yourself. Love you, warriors.